Hello and welcome everyone to my Let's Look at Tomb Raider Unfinished Business Statistics. This is Algaris115 speaking. I'm gonna do my best to keep this shorter and much more fast-paced than my previous statistics video. So let me just tell you of how many parts this video is gonna consist of. Now, we're gonna explore the topic of pickups, secrets, kills, and I also decided to include the death statistics and also time taken. So we'll see how that turns out. So without further ado, let's jump onto the pickups. We found 239 pickups in the entirety of the 4 levels. Now, mind you, 8 of these were key items. 1 was a golden key in the Return to Egypt level, and 7 were actually ornate keys in the Temple of the Cat level. Now, we found 50 small health packs and 19 large health packs, out of which we used 12 small health packs and 1 large health pack, meaning we restored Lara's health bar 7 times. Now, mind you, in the core Tomb Raider game we restored it 8 times, and in these 4 levels we almost did the same thing, which just comes to show how brutal they are. Okay, now mind you, we never found pistols. We had them throughout the entirety of the expansion pack. What we did find is shotgun, however, and 81 shotgun shell boxes. That awarded us with 164 shotgun shells, out of which we used 123. So that's quite a feat, really. Now, I explained in my previous statistics video on Tomb Raider 1 how exactly does the ammunition award for picking up additional weapons works. So if you're interested in that, just check that video out. I'm not going to talk about it here because, as I promised, I'm going to keep this more fast-paced. Now onto magnums. We found them here in the Crocodile's Den, in the Temple of Return to Egypt level, yeah. And we found 36 magnum clips, and overall we got 1850 magnum bullets, out of which we used 1148. So that's pretty good as well. Now onto Uzis. We found them in Return to Egypt, just like every other weapon basically, in the hidden pool area, and we found 42 Uzi clip pickups, and overall we were awarded 4,300 bullets, out of which we used 3,163. So kind of makes me wondering what would be the amount we'd use if I wouldn't save all the Uzi ammunition up to the last level. That'd be interesting. Now, as for the secrets, there were only 10 secrets, but then again, it's only 4 levels when you think about it. And 7 of these were in the Shadow of the Cat expansion, so I do believe that was yeah, that was 7 in Egypt, and 3 were in Atlantis. Now, as for the kills, we killed 155 enemies, which is an impressive number, once again considering these are only 4 levels. Now, 26 of these were crocodiles, 33 were panthers, 24 were mummies, and 52 were mutants. 14 were flying mutants, or demons as I prefer to call them, and 6 were centaurs. So basically got 3 enemy types in Egypt and 3 in Atlantis. Now, mind you, the new feature I decided to include is the number and types of deaths we were unfortunate enough to encounter, although some of them were pretty hilarious. So, during the entirety of me playing the Unfinished Business, Lara managed to die 7 times whilst I was recording. Now, in Return to Egypt level, we got eaten by a panther, crushed by a boulder. In the Temple of the Cat level, we died 4 times, and we got crushed by a boulder whilst being greedy and trying to pick up the shotgun shells. We got impaled because I was overconfident and thought I could make the jump, and we did, but a bit too much. And also Lara managed to get stuck in some sort of nightmarish limbo whilst pushing a block through the door. And finally, the final bloody mummy managed to push us out of the golden cat statue's head, and yeah, made me repeat half the level all over again, which I was obviously frustrated to do. Now, the last death, mind you, we did not actually die whilst playing the 3rd Atlantean Stronghold level. We died in the Hive with a suicide bombing attack of Muty the Mutant. We killed the bastard, but his body sort of killed us as well. Really annoying. And yeah, that's it for the deaths. Let's move on to time now. As for the time, there is an actual difference between the time that the playlist, my videos take, and the actual gameplay time that it takes. A time that I compiled looking at the final statistics screen at the end of each level. Now, the playthrough time was 2 hours 45 minutes and 5 seconds, whereas my actual walkthrough time was 3 hours 13 minutes and 40 seconds. So you can see the time difference between how long it actually takes me to play through the video and how long the level, and how long is the video of me recording several of my failures or just talking whilst I'm cycling through inventory screen or in the main menu screen. Now that's pretty much everything from me. I hope you find the statistics video interesting, and could be especially interesting to compare it to the statistics video from the core game, just to see how much content they managed to pack into these 4 levels as opposed to the main game. And yeah, next time I'll see you guys in Tomb Raider 2. Now mind you, this is gonna take a while, probably gonna start doing these levels in middle of December, but I do hope the wait will be worth it. So thank you for being with me so far, and I'll see you in Tomb Raider 2.